Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In me homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
Wait. No, it wasn't. Can I do another take?
Hello, welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion.
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Pebbles. The P stands for Pushing P. It's my new favorite tune. Pushing P.
Is that a song?
Pushing P. Yeah, it's a TikTok song.
What's it about?
It's about pushing P.
You have to push them, because if you pull them, they'll fall off. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room.
Careful.
Funny when you do it.
Oh,
we are sitting opposite. We are on the
because we've been taken on the other side of the world with this show. We're on the other side of the studio.
Yeah, we had to.
Because this is UK
versus the world.
Yeah.
I thought if we were on the other side, it would be so confusing that people wouldn't be able to pay attention because they'd be like, it's not the world versus the UK.
It's weird. We're in kind of Tomorrowland, or what is Shadow Realm? What's Stranger Things?
Epcot.
We're in the left to right.
I love just like the different perspective I'm getting. I didn't realize
you never see this side of my face.
We got to see all of this stuff. You can see my front door. You can see where I keep my shoes. That's exciting for you.
And when Curtis comes home during the middle of our shooting, I can see that.
Oh, good. I don't like to see him leave, but I like to see him walk away. I don't like to see him come home. I will be fanning myself the whole time because as the world, global warming is real.
Yes.
And I have to do the visual cues for Republicans, otherwise they don't get it.
Wait, before we get into all that, though,
yeah.
I do want to know...
She saw that.
I need to know what you've been watching. I need to know your thoughts on The Gilded Age. And I need to also express my thoughts on the finale of And Just Like That.
Okay.
And the documentary.
Are you talking about Tinder? Did you watch that documentary yet?
No, they put out a And Just Like That documentary, but I kind of documented the whole...
The Tinder scammer.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't think people scam. I think that's probably fake. I don't think people scam.
You've literally lived through it.
Huh?
The Gilded Age. You were watching it.
Okay,
and I was like, yes, I will watch it.
And I loved it. Julian Fellows, HBO Max. Because you're a Downton.
I'm a Downton love. Downton down. I'm downstairs. I go upstairs just to see a little hanky-panky. Well, I mean, they do fuck downstairs.
And it's funny because the downstairs, they're really living upstairs above everyone in the attics.
Where do you live? In the attic. Where do you work? In the basement. This is American Downton Abbey. It's exactly like Downton Abbey.
Beforehand.
Yeah, because Mrs. Astor is still alive. And remember, she drowned on the Titanic.
No, this is Astor's grandmother. Lady Astor, Donna Murphy. Did you watch episode 2 yet?
Yes. Donna Murphy is and then Mrs. Astor.
Is Lady Astor. Her daughter births the guy that becomes John Jacob Astor, died in Titanic. So we're before all of it. We're pre-Downton.
Where are we?
Gilded Age.
Oh, it was in the title the whole time. I love it, and I'm going to start by saying that.
Oh, fabulous!
Oh, and of course Carrie Coon, Chicago actress, star. Tracy Letts, fuck piece. His wife. Now that I'm married, I like Curtis to call me his fuck piece.
Yeah.
Will you hair blow dry this? Will you hair spray it? Oh. With each spray, I can feel myself dying.
Cause you're the world. Will you look at me?
That's asking a lot.
I look beautiful on this side of the room.
You do look beautiful. I love this wig.
Thank you so much for...
Is that a Ginger Minge?
Well, this is a Darby original that I recreated for Ginger Minge. Actually, they want this. They want this for the finale of the show.
Loving it. Love Downton Abbey.
Yes, tell me.
I love America USA. Oh my God, it's doing so well. You know, everything's going so great. The accents. The best part of Downton Abbey, the accents.
So I want to say something about this.
And let me finish my goddamn statement.
You're right, I'm so sorry. It's the energy of being on this side of the room. It's infectious.
I honestly
because there's so much interruptions that come from this side.
You're an empath, okay? I shouldn't have let you watch that Jasmine Kennedy scene. You're an empath, you're taking it. Anyway, but, yes, they have American accents. Duh, they live in America. but it is 18-something America. I think the reason Christine Baranski works so well is she kind of talks with that kind of North Atlantic, everything but nowhere kind of accent. Like Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant. Go back and listen to those accents, and that was just the 30s and 40s. This is even before that. So the fact that they're talking in modern American accents is very bothersome to me. We're seeing all of this pageantry, right? And then they're like, well, the voices, it doesn't matter. It does matter.
I didn't think about that until you just said it, and now that's all I'm going to think about. So, that's your scrunchie.
What?
Do you remember that episode of Sex and the City where Carrie reads Berger's book and she says, I loved it, I love it, I love it, except for one thing, you have our main character running around New York in a scrunchie, and no self-respecting New York woman would ever wear a scrunchie, and then he gets mad.
Yeah, I just don't love, especially Marion. I don't love Meryl Streep's daughter coming in there.
Well, I gotta be honest. Seeing previews of it and seeing like commercials for it, Meryl Streep's daughter did not give me main character energy.
No.
And
she'd be great.
She's beautiful.
She's a great kitchen.
She'd be a great kitchen. She's beautiful.
I think ultimately she has the charm of a doorknob.
Yeah. And they didn't have doorknobs back then. Everything was pulley systems.
Pulleys. Oh, yeah.
And
hang on, the door's almost open.
And knockers.
We know about that. I do love the hot boys. There's so many hot men.
Gays. Oh my god, everyone's beautiful.
So many
Mr. Russell.
Get out.
Oh, with all the money.
I love accountant guy.
Oh, he is so hot.
Fire.
He looks like...
Fire.
He looks
you
like...
Go to his Instagram. You should see him. He turns into the bounty man.
I'm scared.
Truly. I feel like he makes paper towels. I'm not kidding.
The biggest thing in my life was And Just Like That. The finale happened yesterday.
Oh, how was that?
So, my scrunchie, wait, are we still on Patreon only or no?
No.
It opens up in the podcast and they're taking turns saying, I had the worst breakup. No, I had the worst breakup. Podcast? No, I wins. Carrie's in a podcast with Shay Diaz and another guy, another comedian. And she goes, gird your loins because I have the worst breakup of all. And anybody who's ever watched Sex and the City knows that Carrie one time got broken up with on a Post-it. It said, I'm sorry, I can't, don't hate me. One of my favorite episodes. Oh. And it is probably the worst way to be broken up with in the history of breakups on television and film. And we're all getting ready to...
You think it's the worst?
It's so disrespectful.
I think getting shot.
That's not breakup, that's like...
It's the ultimate breakup, some would say.
The point is, she goes, my husband died.
Who said that?
Carrie. It's not a breakup.
It is.
And also, it's not the worst breakup. You got broken up with on a Post-it.
Her husband died.
But that's not a breakup.
That's worse than a Post-it. It's the ultimate breakup. He literally said, I don't want to be with you so badly, I'd rather die.
He didn't say that, though.
His body literally did.
No. I loved it. I'm gonna need more seasons immediately.
Do you think they will?
I think it's greenlit for a second season. It's the most watched show on HBO Max right now.
Neat. As the world, I have decided it is time to begin our review of RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
Oh, versus the world. Wait,
versus me. Yeah, I wanted to do an accent, like an all-world accent, but I also don't want to offend. So I'm going to do American accent. It's one of the, some would say the most respected accents, because with it carries so many different dimensions.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that you're wearing this, because the world, as I understand it, is flat. This is sort of like a round, bulbous thing.
Look at my butt.
Oh, there you go.
I know that so I am the world, but it's global warming, so she's going through a lot, and so, her shape will change from time to time.
Water weight.
Mm-hmm. Waterworld.
Waterworld. That's a good movie.
It's not. Let's begin, because we have so many queens to re-meet, and some we re-meeted them more.
Let me get my little pictures.
Oh,
okay.
It's warm in here. Global warming is real.
All the way from the UK is Miss Baggerchip.
Coming in as Princess Diana.
Yes, she
Am
looks
I mad about
adorable.
No.
She's cute. They're entering on the stage. What do we think of this? Why not the workroom?
I love it. Because I think they're trying to bring a little pomp and circumstance to the whole thing. They are international all-stars. They need to walk a runway. They don't need to walk in from the back room.
All right.
Listen. You can't see this, but I'm doing a lot with my fingers and my hands right now. Like sassy, not sexy. Baggage Runways have never, and probably will never be my favorite. This was not a terrible Diana. Do I wish someone else had done Diana first? Yeah. But, on the bright side, I loved the iconic Diana tiara blown up. And I fucking love it. I want it. I want it now. Because I love the hanging pearls, you know?
Oh.
I will say, she did say I had a bit of a glow up. And I agree.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
I think this is some of the best she's looked.
Blue Hydrangea. I believe this is an Eda Birthing.
It's gorge.
It's really gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. I loved it.
Blue is back. I love blue.
Blue is leaning very heavily into her, like, I'm bright colors and weird thing.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying the party. It's like,
yes!
but it's funny though because it's giving very like club kid vibes, but then you see her out of drag and it's like giving actual kid vibes.
Yeah, kids club vibes.
Kids club vibes.
It's your girl. Shaz is back. She is a showgirl and she looks gorgeous.
Stunning.
I'm excited to see the glow up. It's already evident in the costumes and the wig.
I also love that everyone came in very much signature them.
Branding. It's branding.
Branding.
Yeah.
I love that. Lean into your branding.
Yes.
Cheerios.
Janae Jacquet, all the way from the Netherlands.
I love her.
I do love her. I think she's so cute and pretty. This is a cool, it's like Mortal Kombat. It's assassins.
Can I tell you my concern? Because I fell deeply in love with her this episode. I enjoyed her on Holland, but I think she's just a really...
You kind of understood her more.
Well, she spoke English this time.
Yeah, so...
Her drag, and I think we saw it on the show in Holland as well. It's really pretty, and it's really well done, but it doesn't take it that extra step, which is a note she gets a little later on. And I think this is kind of showing that too, that like, she's fucking stunning. She looks great, and she's polished as fuck.
She's beautiful.
But for an entrance of this, I just want a little extra, which in her country means glitter.
Up next from Canada and the
rest of Canada.
Seventh Circle
Jimbo.
of Hell. It's Jimbo. I mean, now Jimbo's a clown.
This is great.
I mean, it's a good look. The entrance look is a great look.
I mean, and she always has, her proportions are always right. She always looks great. I thought it was perfect.
Yeah, I liked it.
What a great way to enter.
It's also kind of a little Queen Elizabeth, too. I'm just looking at the wig and the collar.
Oh, Lizzie the First.
Yeah.
I like to call her.
Lemon, stunning. I think Lemon is one of the most beautiful...
I agree.
The smile.
Oh, I agree. Ugh. I agree. I think there was definitely a glow up. It's a little more subtle. I'd like to see just a little more. I'm still seeing some of the new queen kind of tropes alive and well.
Because she's only been doing it for like 3 years.
No, I know. But as far as an entrance looks goes...
This is a
top 3.
It's a reference to her original entrance look with the fur, and she looks beautiful. And the branding, yeah.
It's so well made. She's expensive. That's an expensive lemon.
It's beautiful, yeah.
I would go for a lime, because I couldn't afford that lemon. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Sprite joke.
Pangina heels.
Oh
now,
my God.
Did you see this is a reference to Miss Universe? Like...
1988.
I want to say.
Yeah.
Or 9. She looks so beautiful. She looks stunning. And I mean, I know we talked about this on the kind of Queen's Reveal, but like, imagine stepping into this, not having ever done the show in the way that other girls have.
Imagine stepping in it with the expectation that is automatically thrust upon a judge. Yeah. That's a lot. And she came in and just smashed it.
Smashed it every single way.
It's glamour. It's camp.
It's referential.
Okay, it's referential. She just hit all the marks.
Also, respectfully.
No, I know.
I am looking.
No,
he's so attractive.
Insanely hot. Yeah.
Both in and out.
But just... No.
So beautiful.
I would watch that pageant. And I'm not usually a pageant girl. I mean, I am like Toddlers and Tiaras girl, because I do like to see trauma made in real time.
Trauma made. That's what they call the downstairs in Gilded Age.
Trauma made?
Yeah.
Oh, trauma made. Like a maid? Like a household maid?
Yeah.
That was very good.
Oh, fuck. Mohart. This is a winning look. This wins. This look wins. This hair is incredible. All of the hair she wears in this show, in this first episode, is doing things we don't see regularly.
Listen. listen, I want to talk to you as, not as your world, okay? But as your friend. Well, as an internet acquaintance. She almost won U.S. Drag Race. And we've said this a lot, that U.S. Drag Race, because it's been going for a while, because it is like the central of this entire, all these franchises, she's at a level, she almost won the Olympics of drag. The Super Olympics of drag, okay? I'm not saying she's better than everyone, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm the world. I would never hurt my little children babies like that. I mean, some of you I would, because I am falling apart. She's at a level that is just unmatched. I don't think her runways, I don't think any queen, including our glorious Pangina heels, I don't think anyone will be able to touch Monique's runways.
And I'm going to say this to you, as the world, as the UK, representing the UK.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Monique Hart is stunningly gorgeous, and the looks just from the first episode, wiping the floor. Literally, with the runway look later. Well, speaking of legends and icons, Miss Jujubee.
Coming back for another fucking show.
Another show.
I wish she'd walked in and gone, which one is this?
Now, she's, I love it. No, I love it. No, I do love it. Because when she came in for the last episode, it's a mini dress. It doesn't look, but this does look really expensive and gorgeous. And she is beautiful.
All of her entrances, if you go back, like she's always kind of in like her higher glamour stuff, with the exception of just a couple looks, she's kind of known for being a little more pedestrian. But expensive pedestrian. Like a pedestrian that if you did hit with a car, say you were an Uber driver and you accidentally hit them, I don't think you'd be driving again for a while.
No, she has been through so much.
She's
Talk
really
about trauma made.
She's not just thrived. She's survived.
She is the survivor of the RuPaul's Drag Race machine. Honestly, if there was any justice in the world, they would just give this to her. I don't know that we can with the likes of Pangina Heels.
Can I say this too?
Mo Hart, all of the rest of them. I don't know that we can.
Rewinding back to something we said a little earlier, branding is important. I think this is kind of her brand.
To always come close and never...
Financially, I think it would be worth it more to her to lose again. Because they're not getting any money for this anyway. They're not getting any money.
Well, do you understand? I have...
So, yeah, why is that? Flag?
So, so, I have a... Excuse me. My tea.
That's Gatorade.
Our funds have to go to various things, the Olympics, for instance. And Julian Fellows, he's taken a lot of our funds to do this new show. And we spent, actually, that's why the accents are so... Atrocious, because, absolutely, because he took the speech therapy money and he put it towards the costumes because you know Bridgerton, because you know Bridgerton, when Bridgerton came out, you know, everyone, we had to throw out all the costumes we had and we had to make new fabulous ones. And I know that you as the world are happy. That's where our money goes. That and also the tea. You keep throwing it in the Boston Bay or whatever you do, so we have to keep replenishing it.
To be fair, that is how tea is made.
And the tea bagging competition. Instead of medals, we give out little bronzed, like those truck balls, truck nuts.
I love your country. Your customs are so interesting.
Thank you, Daddy. What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
Okay, wait.
Especially since they're not getting money for this. I think keeping her brand as being the Susan Lucci of Drag Race, I think that serves her better. I really do.
Well, yeah.
Thanks.
Absolutely. This is my favorite part in the whole episode, when RuPaul comes down on a cherry picker that has been... that has been yassified in no way.
No.
It's just a piece of construction equipment.
We were watching it and Curtis goes, so they just didn't notice her up on a cherry picker with like backlit as they walked down the runway. And I was like, no, because they turned the lights off. And so she was up there the whole time just watching.
The girls are kind of coming in with like sass, with like reeds, with like...
No, Monique is. They're trying, but they're all...
None of it's funny.
They're all smiles and giggles, and it's all very sweet. And then Mo comes in, and they try to read her, and then she's like, oh, no, we're not doing this. I see your bodysuit. And it was like, okay. Cheryl looked so frightened. It was like, oh. And I was like, same. Well, I immediately I would have shrunk. My butthole would have enlarged, and the rest of me would have shrunk inside of it. It's a whole condition I have, as the world. you know, we go through our own struggles.
Do you think the Grand Canyon is the world's butthole? Or,
well, where is it?
Old Faithful.
It's right here. I feel like the butthole would have to be, because we're for the most part like this, right? We're like kind of leaning. It would have to be like over here.
Demonetized! We do have a moment where Blue comes up to Mo and tells her, I didn't like you, and here's why. And I thought it was kind of fucked up of her to do that.
It did feel very much like someone was like, hey girl, you're out of drag, great. Can you go over and...
Well, of course.
Well, of
which
course. I love.
But
I just don't think she had... I don't necessarily...
No one's on the same footing with Monique as far as comebacks and...
Yes, and I think she's also, again, like I
me.
said before, like she's a sweet little twink just wandering around the world. I'm sure when the producer told her to say it, she was like, oh yeah, this could be kind of fun. I don't think she was ready for like the real feelings Mo was gonna have.
Kind of fucked up to be like...
You were a bitch.
You are a bitch behind closed doors in a dressing room, which obviously I don't think anybody should behave poorly, but also you're telling me in front of millions and millions of people, what's my reaction supposed to be?
Behind the scenes stuff, dressing room kind of shit, that's fine to say on a podcast, right? That's something that you can write in a Reddit post.
Or maybe
but to have
even
put it on the show, I was like...
Right away the first day, the first thing you say.
But in Blue's defense, I have to say, I get the initial like, oh, one of the front runners I can kind of start a little drama with episode 1. Like, I get the like initial thing of being like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and I'm not mad at Blue. I thought it was weird. It was weird. It came out of nowhere.
Blue. It's so uncomfortable.
It just kind of came out of nowhere to me, and also it's like kind of a low blow to bring up stuff that happened so long ago in an area where it kind of maybe could be a little safe space vibes.
I have tried to, in my many years, I have tried to be very kind, and I feel like I'm a pretty nice person in general. Shh, don't tell. Y'all are missing so many incredible hand movements because I'm behind this. Maybe I should put my hands up. Okay. I feel like I have been told that I come off as rude or as standoffish behind the scenes, especially when I worked at Bar Redacted, and it was just a very stressful, not always happy place to be. It really wasn't my intention. The perception of it was that. And I understood that when people brought it up, but it was always a one-on-one thing, or it was always in a behind-the-scenes area that it was brought up. It wasn't on stage. I wasn't like, all right, great performance, how you feeling? Well, I was great until you were kind of a bitch backstage, you know, like...
Yeah. Or, hey, what's your name? We've met multiple times.
Oh, I hate that.
I've been working for years to cultivate a reputation of I'm the nice one. But Darby will tell you, anyone I've been in a dressing room will tell you that I'm a monster. Naomi Campbell wishes. Do you know how many cell phones I've broken? Throwing them at people?
They're all yours, but yeah.
Well, I go to closed down Radio Shacks and I buy out their stock so I have them to throw. That's why I have so many bags. It's why I have to take Ubers everywhere because of my phone.
Too many singular wireless phones. Yeah, that makes sense.
If anyone can find this for me, Paula, I know you can do it. There was a Cricket Wireless commercial for Christmas in between 8 and 14 years ago. It was a guy in a mall who was gift wrapping things for people. And he had this way of saying Cricket Wireless that was kind of like nasal but also swallowing at the same time. So you're like, Cricket Wireless. Cricket Wireless.
Cricket Wireless.
I need to see that video again. I can't find it anywhere.
I mean, it's literally just sounds like he's choking. You could probably watch like a video of, do they have videos of people choking? You could probably just watch videos of people choking.
Our ads for this episode are going to be so weird. Let's get into this runway. It's the talent show. And let's start with RuPaul and her tights. Now, Twitter hated it. I don't know why, but I like it.
You know, sometimes Twitter does make some points.
I think this might be the next trend. I think tights with things on them might be the next trend.
Oh, I'm not saying that the idea of the outfit is bad. I'm the world, okay? And I'm literally, according to some, 5,000 years old, okay? So I don't know fashion anymore.
Yeah. Let's start with Lemon. They all did original songs.
And she came out with a full-on staircase that she forgot was there until the very end. I think Lemon proved, not only in her season on Canada, but just now, she's a lyricist. Okay? She's funny.
Oh, yeah, she's a lyricist.
This song was great. I really enjoyed it.
The song was great. I don't know that I agreed with them about her face being... I mean, maybe it could have been more expressive, but that's kind of what some performance styles are. It's like, I'm cunty the whole time.
Okay, much like Marion in The Gilded Age, I will say I didn't connect with her during the song. I thought she killed it.
I thought she's a doorknob? A lemon-flavored doorknob?
No, I think she's much more than that. I think she's the whole door. But I don't think this door was willing to open far enough. Door. You know what I mean?
Oh.
To let a lemon through. So I kind of saw the note. But,
yeah,
but
I guess. But
it killed.
I mean,
the performance itself.
The lyrics were fun.
The lyrics were great.
I'm a Louboutin and your Skechers is iconic.
And she did it.
It's offensive too because I have a lot of
She lip synced to the whole song and remembered all of the words to her own song, which is more than I can say for some people. Okay, let's continue.
Mo Hart did this kind of inspirational singing. I love her voice.
I think she's a great voice.
I think she's a beautiful voice. I loved this wig. I thought she looked like $1 million.
The wig, and she knew exactly what she was doing with it, with the movement.
She is a superstar. This was not Lemon Door.
She looked gorgeous. This is one of my favorite looks I've ever seen her in. She sang over her own voice, which is how like all of them kind of worked. Pretty typical in a live situation.
But it's probably smart because it's also like how long have they been filming? What time of day?
I wish that they had brought her recorded vocals down just a little because she has such a dynamic voice. It almost sounded at times like she was fighting herself. But I thought she sounded great. Oh, and I love Jesus.
I think she is the most beautiful person in the world.
Yeah, it's maddening.
Janie Jacquet kind of doing like a reveal number, which is very popular on America's
Got Talent.
I agreed with what the judge said. You could see like the reveals kind of coming. But I also just don't like this wig.
I hated the wig.
But
I thought there was going to be a wig reveal because the wig was so bad. And then the wig stayed on.
I also thought these light posts were poles. And then she was going to do a pole dance.
I know.
Yeah. I thought this was not my favorite.
It was not good for me. What's a world one? For me, pot of me.
Globally me. Flat me. Earth me. Earth to me.
For me, pot of me, earth to me. That's cute. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, for me, pot of me, earth to me, I do have to say that I didn't fully get the bad costumes and the bad hair, but to flip it, reverse it, put my thing down.
Reveal it.
I think she's a good performer.
Yeah, and this is something different.
I think had she had the right tools, okay.
If there was a little more tool to some of those looks, absolutely.
And I'm sorry, listen, I watch TikTok, okay, very young. I know what trends are. And I know that middle parts are very in right now. Not everyone can do a middle part.
I can't. I'll be honest.
Same. I say that as someone who can't.
No, you can.
No. That's why I'm always pulling them back. I don't think I necessarily can. But Janie Jacquet, you look gorgeous. You're a beautiful human. I don't know that middle part is for you.
I'm jealous of your body.
I'm jealous of your face.
And I'm jealous of your abilities to do drag, but not for this one. Bag of chips. So she's kind of banking on this success with RuPaul, doing much better. So she's kind of bringing that in, trying to kind of flip it on. I think sometimes that works.
You cannot be dressed as the literal Union Jack flag. Okay, this is the literal one. This is the one that they wave above the tea party.
I know.
And say much better.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. Let me do it. Yeah. Jennifer Lopez, much better. I feel like some people can do this, like something kind of takes off and then they kind of rebrand it and they come back and make it a thing. Mm-hmm. I don't know why this isn't working for me.
I think this is something that we saw from Baga's first season. I'm happy she is successful. I'm happy that people seem to enjoy her. I don't think I will ever enjoy her the way that it seems RuPaul and the judges do. For me, pot of me, earth to me, I felt like this was one of the worst of the night for multiple reasons. But most importantly, she forgot the words to her own song.
What part? When she was like...
I can't understand most of what she says. I'm going to be honest with you, so I don't know what part. She messed up the words to her own song when the only words were much better for the most part. I'm willing to say I don't get it, and I know that
I think
she delivers well for other people, and I think there's a big reason she's big in your country. Like, I think she has a charm about her, a television presenter charm.
I think she's lovely, yes.
I think she makes the show better being on it. Do I think she makes it much better? No.
I think RuPaul did her a great disservice by telling her that was hilarious. Because it's
solid. That was solid.
I don't want to be mean to her. I just think I think this wasn't.
I don't think we can be mean to her. She is
I think
she's
she
so
is
successful.
very, very good at something, but I don't know that this is it. Let's move on because I feel bad. Okay. Jimbo, this was terrifying to me.
Loved it.
This was terrifying to me.
So good.
This is true nightmare fuel. I will say, clowning is not something that I think gets its due, gets its credit. Oh. Because it's really cool. And I saw that in like the physicality and the voice and everything. It's an art form, but I don't... She
turned baloney into art.
Well,
I feel like that's very much your thing. Most of what you say is baloney. I'm kidding. Where I was going with that is I saw you eat an entire thing of bologna.
Yes, but that was that was in a dressing room, and you were not supposed to say that in front of a camera.
You're right, but it was a lot of bologna. You didn't even take the skin off.
No, it's better that way. It's like Baby Bells or grapes. You have to leave the skin on to get all the nutrients.
Baby Bells?
Yeah, you don't eat the Baby Bells.
The wax? Skins. I don't eat the
Actually, I
wax.
do take the wax off, but then I eat it after.
Like wax lips. Mm-hmm. The worst candy in the world.
No, you've never had black licorice.
I would know. Oh, gross. Any licorice. Listen, if you like licorice, something happened in your past. You need to investigate that. Speak to a professional.
If you like licorice, you can lick her ass.
No, lick her ish.
It was entertaining, and it was something different, so that was cool.
Loved it.
But I'm so scared of the makeup, and when he started crying when the thing was empty. Also, the visual of that one piece of bologna stuck on the side of her head, and you could see it later when she was watching the other stuff.
I also loved that the entire time that's happening.
This is terrifying.
As scared as you are, as scared as you're feeling, there's a Spice Girl that's feeling the exact same way. Doesn't that bring you a little joy?
Cheryl Hall. Look at this picture I took.
That's good. She looks great. Listen, I loved it. It was another really good original song. It was so...
Oh, it was really cool.
It was really cool. Very funny. She's a great dancer. She made the judges giggle. And she's a stunning work of art. And when it comes to...
This was taking little...
the beat and coming to really dance and the rhythm, all right.
Yeah.
She really did it.
This was, I swear I'm going to stop Bag of Chips because I realize what I look like. But this accomplished what I think Baga was trying to. She took funny moments from her season and she peppered them in. And it was like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Baga's beating you with a dead horse.
Yes.
Which is a horrible phrase.
Oh, okay. I have two thoughts on that. That might be, because Mel C said, you represent all of my favorite parts of British drag. I've watched enough British television to know that there is a certain, beat the comedy over their heads with the mallet. We're laying it on thick. And I understand that is culturally
so that might just be not my thing. Yeah.
Right. Culturally, it's a different sense of humor.
And maybe it's not
But if you're bringing them into an international thing where they really have to compete against everybody, it's not connecting for me. But it apparently does connect with others. That's the number one. Number two, dead horse. I'm sorry. I don't want to forget this. I listened to this podcast, okay? No Such Thing as Fish. I listened to 5 hours of it today.
Podcast recommendation.
Okay, there's this game. I don't remember what country. But polo, where they're on horses and they're going ding, 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 ding to the ball and stuff?
Yeah, the Hamptons.
This one, the ball is a dead goat. And so what they have to do is, and I think they're on elephants. That might be a different one. Anyway, they're on some sort of animal, and the whole goal is to, instead of hitting a ball, you're trying to scoop up the dead goat and put it under your, legs or somewhere, on wherever you're riding, and ride off into the sunset with it, carry it off to the goal line or whatever. A dead goat, an actual dead goat. It's like polo, but instead of a ball, it's a dead goat. And I don't love that. I like to think that the goat died of natural causes, but how funny. Wouldn't it be funny to watch a bunch of people on horseback fight over a dead goat?
I think that's horrendous. I think you're going to have PETA coming to your house. If they win, do they say, you're now the goat?
Did you hear yourself? Did you hear you
Let's move on to Juju B.
You're the goat?
You're now the goat?
You're now the goat. You're now
The amount of times when I'm editing, she will say something and I won't have heard it during filming, but on the mic I can hear her and she'll be like, and I like that outfit. Oh. What is that?
She knows me so well from editing hours and hours of me.
Yeah, that's why we're not friends anymore. It's rough.
Jujubee singing an original song. Was it Back for More, I think?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like it? I actually liked it.
I think it's fine. God, I love Jujubee, but like, just because you do drag doesn't mean you're a singer. And I say that as someone who does drag and sings, and people say like, you don't need to do this anymore. Whoever's telling her that she is a high-class singer, like can be singing on international television, is a bad friend. I think she has a fine voice. I'd love to see her do a cabaret show in a very small venue. I'd love to see her lip sync to herself in a dance remix. Am I being a monster?
No, I know. I see what you're saying. It's a nice voice. It is a nice voice. Is it world stage?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know the answer to that.
I do.
And I think that you should know.
As the world, I know.
I think you should, but I could not imagine ever writing a song.
No.
It's not in my wheelhouse, so that's impressive to me. Singing it live is impressive to me. The fact that the song was catchy, she looks beautiful.
Because didn't she do the same thing on American All-Stars the second time she was on it?
Yes, and she just got, or was probably about to get kicked off of Queen of the Universe at this time.
She was definitely going to get kicked off. Stop singing ballads. Like, you don't have a spectacular enough voice to be able to pull that off on an international stage during a talent show. Stick to what you're good at, or incorporate that into what you're good at. You're good at comedy, you're good at camp. Do that. If you want to write and sing an original song, make it funny.
Yeah, a ballad is a weird choice for this, where it's like, wow us.
Which I understand. I'm the same way. Like, if you ever come see two queens singing, I sing 95% ballads because I
But it's a small cabaret and you have a beautiful
No,
voice.
I know, but I have a nice voice, but I don't have a voice that is capable of doing other things, and I think she's the same way. And so I think we have to find a way to work around that. Write a ballad that is absurd. Write a ballad that is hilarious. Write a ballad that's really
about
dirty.
That sport where you put a dead goat in between your legs and people come and steal it, like Quidditch.
Instead of a ball, it's a dead goat. I think that's hilarious. Not to be mean, I love Jujubee. I always will.
Our mukbang at the end of this season is going to be goat.
Oh, I wouldn't eat a goat.
Well, no, we're going to eat it. We're going to play with it.
But I do love her. And I think she's
I thought it was fine. I thought it was safe.
It's fine.
And she was safe. Not fine, not safe. Great and tops. Pangina heel. So, incredible. Exciting. Adrenaline. The doorknob that we got with Lemon, this was not. This was
not to be fair. I said she's the whole door. And it's a beautiful door. Jackie O, it's her bathroom door.
What, did Jackie O like lemons or something?
No, she said beautiful bathroom doors. Kirsten Dunst in her house has one of Jackie O's bathroom doors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Does she also have the Jumanji door they rode on when their monsoon came through that house?
Too much trauma.
Do you ever think about meeting Kirsten Dunst and practice what you would say?
No, because I don't think I'd be starstruck. I'd be happy
I wouldn't be either.
There.
I would be like, I think you're cool and I think I'm cool. So do you want to like...
I think I would say to her whatever's happening around us. It would be just regular small talk. If we were at like a premiere, I'd be like, lights were bright, huh?
I would say, so I heard Benedict Cumberbatch did,
He put his Benedict in your cum.
No, but what's that word when you're being your character all the time, even when you're not filming?
Method.
I heard Benedict Cumberbatch.
Did you watch that?
Man. Yeah, it's really good.
I did too.
Oh, did you like it?
I never have to see it again, but yes.
Yeah, me too. But I heard he was method for that, and he smelled so bad.
He looked gross. He looked disgusting. But the fact that we got to see him naked, oh my god.
Okay, I know you don't care about Euphoria.
I think he's gorgeous.
But there have been at least one penis on Euphoria, and not just the high schoolers. Stop saying that. They're 30 years. They're 30 years old. They're 30-year-olds.
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Also, McSteamy, the dad.
Yeah.
Full, I mean, it's probably a fake, but at full penis out. I want to say, I've been campaigning for years for equality with genitalia. We see so many ladies' beautiful bodies and no men. HBO, just like that and Euphoria, they're really evening out the playing field.
My brother sent me the funniest tweet. I can't remember who said it, but I'll put it up here. If they make the green M&M less sexy, the next thing they'll come for is the dick vein in a Snickers. Looks like a dick.
Pangina Heels, killed.
Okay, one word to describe it. Powerful.
Blue Hydrangea, charming, funny.
I loved this.
Charming.
I mean, you know, we've seen the greatest do it.
Lo Taeyeon.
Lo Taeyeon does it incredibly. And
This
the way
is
she
cute.
painted them. Have you seen the up-close pictures on her Instagram?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It is really terrifying.
I love it.
Shall we get into this runway?
Yeah.
Okay.
Runway is, what is it?
It's Bitch, Baby, I'm a Winner.
I'm a winner.
Fun category.
I love that because ultimately they are all winners. I mean, except for Lemon. Up first is Lemon.
I think this is stunning.
Breathtaking. I was like this. And then the little bejeweled lemons coming out of the top.
Yeah.
I don't like an overdone thing, but every time we're seeing it from her, it's done in such a new and beautiful way.
I think this was a great showing for Lemon.
Monique Hart.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This is what I'm talking about. No one's runways will ever touch her runways.
I love the headpiece.
I love the side. Like, are you kidding?
The little side bustle thing. It is regal. It's stunning. They were making jokes about the fabric. Fuck off. If I ever get on that show, and watch it, I would use all the fabric I could ever find. Gorgeous
she could make a
drama.
mini skirt.
Stop. You know what?
Janie Jacquet.
Yes. Blood red.
Listen,
stoned.
She's gorgeous.
This is incredible.
I know I'm dating myself. This gave me Sharon Stone.
You're dating yourself? You're married.
Well, you have to, if you can't date yourself, how in the hell are you going to give a blowjob to somebody else? Can I get you want a blowjob? I'm a little over this fabric in general. I think it's something that we've seen over and over again.
But
in
it's
drag.
done really well here.
But it's done so well. Listen, I do love a good little like rosette kind of like dangly. It does look like a little like a lesion, and I think that's fashion.
I actually think because the blood, it looks like kind of almost blood spatter. So I kind of, yeah. No, I love it. No notes. No notes.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Bag of chips. Okay.
Clever idea.
There. I was going to say, let's start with the positive. Clever, because it's all winners. And so she said the next best thing to winning Drag Race is winning an Oscar. And I love that idea.
I think it fits really well on her, too. Yeah.
Then we had Jimbo. Jimbo came as a chess piece because she was a queen. The outfit, the idea.
The outfit is remarkable.
Just.
I do not. My initial reaction was, huh? My then response is to kind of look at the black people around me and see what they have to say. And it's a little bit of a mixed bag from what I've seen. But personally, I don't think this was necessary. And also, I don't think it was necessary anyway from like an aesthetic point of view. Her chest is white.
And if you do find yourself, because I was seeing some people online, especially fellow white people, speaking out in support of Jimbo's decision. And that's not it. You need to do a little more work. Like the
And
dress.
that's from two people who are also trying to do more work. Personally. Yeah. Cheryl Hole.
Cheryl Hole.
This is really, really pretty and stunning and gorgeous. I don't quite know about the 2 gold stars.
Okay.
But I still don't care. I love it.
I know. I loved it.
His hair is incredible.
Oh, the hair is out of this world. Jean Bonnet, are you kidding? How do I say this? There's something about Cheryl Hole. I love the impracticality of Cheryl Hole. And the fact that she had these stiff stars and a stiff train. It makes no sense to walk a runway in it. But god damn was it fun to watch and beautiful, and it was Cheryl Hole.
It was Chez. She is stunning.
10
I
out of
loved
10.
it. I also really like Juju Bees. I think there was a reason she was kind of holding it open. So maybe it was too long and she was going to trip on it.
Oh yeah. Judges do not like you to trip on the runway.
Yeah, but they also don't like to see your undergarments, and I don't think we needed to see these here. I think she's gorgeous, and I love this hair. I want to do this hair for both of us.
I love this hair.
Yeah.
And I love her face in this. This is what I'm talking about, though. This dress, beautiful, sure. Sparkly,
fits her.
Fits
like
her
a
gorgeous.
glove.
But it's harkening back to, like, her kind of more pedestrian entrance looks. This is something I would expect a woman out in the world to wear when she is going to a black tie event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the, I just want to see a little more oomph, which is what we saw with her last All-Stars appearance. It wasn't really towards the end when she started to pull out the more expensive, bigger costumes that we saw the more draggy side of her. I think she always kind of errs on the side of beautiful pedestrian woman.
Yeah, but that's not really why she's here. She's here for her personality and her talking heads. She's already killing it. Did you see she was taking notes on all the people?
Yeah, hilarious.
Hilarious. Whoa, Pangina heels in this gorgeous love letter to Thailand.
Yeah.
She had the Thai alphabet across her chest. I think it's beautiful.
Seeing the close-up after they said that it was the Thai alphabet, because I had no idea, obviously. And so hearing that and then seeing the close-up, it was so beautifully made. I loved it.
Yeah. Blue Hydrangea is a goth troll. Blue Hydrangea is doing some really cool things with these wigs.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Is she a winner baby? Maybe a Rollerball. Remember that movie Rollerball?
Mm-hmm.
Really fucking cool. They didn't like it as much, but it is really cool.
It's cool. I agree with them that, like, I wasn't getting, I'm a winner baby. Like, what did you win exactly?
She won the lead role in Starlight Express.
How many more references do you got? Wasn't my favorite.
Love it was a different prompt.
I think the skirt, well, even
like
the skirt, I didn't feel like it was very flattering from the waist down. I don't know. I didn't love it.
I thought it was cool.
It's cool. It's so cool. What the fuck do I know? Look at me.
Yeah.
So we get everyone coming back to the stage. Time to talk to the judges / have the judges talk at them. And we find out the rules. And the rules are typical All-Star rules.
Yeah, but not the most recent rules because it's not.
Oh, yeah. Instead, it's just the top two. They each get to pick somebody
they lip
to go
sync
home.
for
There's
each
no
other.
voting. No voting. We don't have that side bathroom, whatever the fuck that was. We don't have that. The top two are, in fact, Jimbo and
Pangina.
Which I agree with. Overall.
Yeah, I agree with the top. I don't quite agree with the bottoms, which are Lemon and Janae. Well, Janae, I guess I agree with.
Is it Janie or Janae?
Janie Jacquet. I was mixing Janie and Jacquet. It's Janie. You're right.
Janie?
Oh, I'm on this side. Remember? Now I'm you.
You're crazy. Wait, are you insulting me?
I would never. You're my world.
I hope the mic caught that.
It's all the tea.
A gas bubble. Yeah, Janie Jacquet, I do agree. Seeing her on the bottom makes sense to me.
Honestly, I would have thrown Baga down there.
I would have put Baga instead of Lemon. Lemon made no sense to me. That runway was killer, and even if you didn't feel that she fully connected with you because she's Jackie Onassis's door, she still killed it. Although, there is a part of me that's like, had Baga been in the bottom, they wouldn't have sent Baga home this early, so Janie would have gone, and I would have hated to see Janie go. But it was a bummer to see Lemon out this early, and after what a great show she had.
Well, first, before she leaves, though, there is the lip sync, which we get to see.
It's a Spice Girls.
Pangina is
powerful,
incredible, and so enjoyable to watch.
She did a turn, and as she turned, she saw Jimbo falling.
Yeah.
So as she turned, she pulled Jimbo up and saved her from falling.
Yeah.
Mid-turn.
She is shit all over that stage.
Yeah, that was shit.
And she made sure that none got on Jimbo, because...
No, she didn't get it on Jimbo, but she did. She put a little bit of it on
Incredible. Jimbo's not very spatially aware, and also had a really high...
Yeah.
Really high shoes.
It was so funny when Pangina wins, and Jimbo goes to stand in the back, and Baga goes, great job, and she goes, I didn't do a great job. Eventually, when Lemon got eliminated, and she was like, I'm sorry, I'm not a better dancer.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so it is now Pangina's turn to say who she decided to go home, and she and Janie connected this episode.
She and Janie connected, and
I love that she said, hey, we're both the only representation from our country, and that's important. We had to say goodbye to Lemon.
Hard thing to do. That's the part of All Stars that I always forget. That's like, oh, I hate that they have to.
Yeah.
It's like sucks that they win, but also they immediately have to. It's trauma made. They gotta put on that trauma apron
and go downstairs.
And so she trauma made Lemon go home.
But one thing that really warmed my cold dead heart was on Twitter, after she got eliminated, the day after, Lemon said, this is the day that I had been waiting a year for, that I was dreading as like gonna be the worst day of my life, to have to like relive this worldwide. And she said it ended up being the best day of my life. Like all of the love and the support that she got, she said it was the best day.
Oh, that's lovely.
Isn't that incredible?
That is incredible.
I'm so happy that Lemon was able to show what an incredible star she is on an international stage.
Yes, and she
is not going away. You know we're going to see more.
Absolutely, we have to. I demand. Would you say that Lemon, took that day and turned it around and made it a positive experience? I think that's...
You mean turn it into lemonade?
Oh yeah, that would be correct.
Are you doing a me?
No, I wasn't.
Congratulations, Pangina. What an incredible showing as well.
Yeah.
I mean, she's proved she's not just a host.
What a brilliant, great start for her.
I can't wait for the next International All-Stars when Michelle Visage becomes a contestant. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, and also, it'll be fun to see Jujubee again on that.
Can't wait for her entrance in her black mini dress. If you enjoyed watching with us, because I'm...
No, wait. We didn't do the most important part.
What?
It's called UK versus the World, so at the end of each episode of our review of this, we have to fight each other.
Oh. Okay. Hang on, let me free my arms. Free your arms!
Okay. So it's...
I have to warn you, I walked on a treadmill for 20 minutes today.
Okay, ready? No! We didn't say go yet!
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're gonna wipe your contour off.
I don't wear makeup.
On your mark. Is that how they start fights?
Yeah.
On your mark. Get set.
1, 2. Oh!
Ah! Okay, I listened to a podcast. Podcast recommendation. I listened to a podcast. No, I just did it. I listened to a podcast back in the 90s, I think. I don't know. But a while ago, Sotheby's and Claire's.
Wait, what did you just...
I don't know.
Wait, say it again.
Sotheby's? Sotheby's and... What's the other one? Claire's?
Like Claire's earrings?
What is it? Christie's. There was this guy who was in charge of this estate that had $20 million worth of stuff it needed to auction off. And the guy was rich and bored, and so he decided Sotheby's and Claire's, what you're going to do. You're going to rock, paper, scissors.
No.
And whoever wins one round of rock, paper, scissors will take it, and they get the $20 million, whatever. The guy from...
Sotheby's.
I think. Whichever one won. I don't know. The guy from the place that won. They were having meetings. They brought in, like, mathematicians to try and figure out, like, what should they start with? What are their chances? Whatever. He went home to his, like, teenage daughters and was, like, explaining the situation. And they both went, scissors. You always start with scissors. And then he's like, okay, and then what if you both do scissors? And they were like, then you keep doing scissors.
Oh, fuck.
So he told the woman who ultimately had to make the decision, you do scissors. And she was like, why? And he goes, you just always do scissors? And that's what she did. And they won. Yeah.
I feel like they redid this on a TV show somewhere someday.
Probably that's how TV is. And then, like, People Magazine did, like, a story about it, about how basically these two teenage girls won this $20 million contract for their father. And in the, like, quotes, because you know on the back of People Magazine they do quotes of the week. So they had, like, a quote from the president, and they had a quote from, like, Mother Teresa, and they had all these, like, big name celebrities. And then it was his teenage daughter was quoted as saying, always start with scissors.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute.
Okay, so I won. What does that mean? Do I get to kill you?
No!
Slow motion death. Yeah, so I won. If you enjoyed that and you'd like to win, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button below and a little bell notification so you get a notification every time we post.
And oh, baby, come on over to Patreon. Patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOW for exclusive content and never before seen footage.
We also have things Over on IMHO the show, we also have Cameos. So like you can get a message from both of us with like the background and everything. It's very, very special, very important. Or if you'd like a message individually, like let's say you just don't have time for that, and you just want one from me or one from Chan, you can go to Cameo. We're on Cameo.
Yes.
Actually, I'm so sorry. Sorry to interrupt you, but this is a big moment. We have a couple things coming up. These are very important. The first announcement being, we have new merch. Sorry, it's my merch gas. Y'all have been asking for it. I've been asking why. The same artiste that did our cute little stickers and our magnets, if you saw our last unboxing, I just reached out and I said, hey, what about an Alexis Bevels t-shirt? So it's Alexis Bevels delivering her famous line. There you go. So you can go to IMHOtheSHOW.com. That is now live.
Ooh!
And you can get your Alexis Bevels t-shirt.
So get your merch now. IMHOtheSHOW.com.
Yes, get your merch. Okay, but also Alexis.
I get all the proceeds because it's my face.
That's not how that works. Before we go though, for reals, it is February, it is Black History Month. Last year we raised over $3,000 for Brave Space Alliance, and I want to keep that going for Brave Space.
Absolutely.
It's been a while since we've raised money, and it's Black History Month, so let's fucking do it. There is a big giveaway that we are going to do this month. Neon MUA, our sweet friend of the pod, my favorite Black beauty creator. Follow them on YouTube, all the social media. Love. Been a messy queen from the jump. He and Drench Cosmetics, a indie Black owned beauty label, they created a new palette.
Yes!
And so I went ahead and I pre-ordered one. I think it launched today. So you can go to drenchcosmetics.com and use code NEONMUA at checkout and you can get your own. However, like I thought, it's Black History Month. Those are Black beauty creators that I adore. Why not just create a big giveaway out of some of my favorite products from them and give it away to someone watching right now? Wouldn't that be fun?
Fabulous!
So, here's what we're gonna do. I put together a basket with my favorite Drench Cosmetics beauty products. It includes the new palette from Neon MUA. It includes eyeliners. It includes their sponges. They're the best little egg. And then it also includes my favorite eyeliner, the eyeliner that I swear by. It's the only Black eyeliner I use. It's called Deep Space Liner. I also will be giving you those in that basket. And then, you know what's crazy? Neon MUA, right?
What?
Not only did he create a palette with them, but remember last year when he created that contour palette?
Yes.
Dusk to Dawn with Midas Cosmetics, another Black-owned beauty brand?
Yeah.
Well, Midas Cosmetics has also done a crossover palette with Drench Cosmetics. So included in the basket is that palette as well. And you know what? I thought, well, if we're already doing Midas Cosmetics, we might as well go over there and see what they got. So I'm throwing in a couple of Neon MUA's palettes from the Midas collection as well. And my favorite lip gloss, which is also from Midas. So you have a huge gift basket worth over $200 that I want to give away.
What? How do we get it? How do we get it?
So glad you asked that. So what you're going to do, these are traditional raffle rules. So for $5 donation directly to Brave Space, you get one entry into the drawing. For $10, no, not you.
I'm not eligible?
No, because of your delusions of grandeur. I just don't think you see what we see. For $10, you get, well here, I'll just put it on the screen because I'm going to say it wrong. So what you're going to do, donate one of these amounts to Brave Space Alliance, email IMHOtheSHOW@gmail.com, put in the subject line, drawing. Somewhere in the subject line. You could put really weird things around it. I wouldn't suggest putting like really dirty words because it'll go to spam. But just put drawing in the subject line and include a copy of your receipt. At the end of the month, moving into March, most likely we will go ahead and do the drawing and we will do it on film for you. We will have a bowl filled with your names.
And maybe confetti.
Well, that would be confusing. First place is going to get that Midas/Drench Cosmetics/ Neon MUA basket worth over $200. Second place is going to get an Alexis Bevels shirt.
Oh!
Third place is going to get sent my favorite Drench Cosmetics product, the Deep Space Liner. I'm going to send you one of my very personal, very own.
And fourth place, I will tattoo your name on my body somewhere. I get to pick.
Yeah, that's. Again, all you have to do is email the receipt that you get for donating to Brave Space Alliance and your name will go in. I'm so excited to do this. I'm so excited for y'all to see these products and to use these products. They're incredible.
I can't wait. So I can't enter.
No, because you've got so much makeup already. Look what's on your face. Would you really want to mess that up by having quality makeup? And remember, Black History Month is February, but supporting Black businesses is year-round. So head over to Midas Cosmetics and Drench Cosmetics and take a look at what they've got. You can use code NEONMUA on both sites. If you can't wait, go ahead and get some stuff.
That's fabulous.
Okay, Alexis.
Huh?
You're British. I know that you've only been doing drag for a few minutes. And so I wanted to find some British drag queens that could perhaps help you grow your drag. So I got you a cameo.
Okay.
I got you a cameo.
From the Queen?
From the Queen herself.
I didn't know she was doing cameos.
Asking for tips for you since you just started drag. Because we will be talking about the UK a lot. And I don't want you to look...
like this?
Yeah.
I'm mean to myself. It's this side of the room.
So I got you a cameo from Novympia.
Oh my god!
I asked them if they could give you some advice. Now, I haven't watched it yet either, so we're watching this together for the first time.
Wait.
Hi, Alexis. Hi.
Hi, Alexis. This is your girls Nova and Olympia here. We've been reached out to from it's called Darby Lynn Cartwright,
a friend of yours. She's informed us. What's going on?
About that she sounds sort of like a late night evangelical like cable TV host. So that's first and foremost your friend's name.
I'm getting an image.
A bit daft. Do you know what I mean? Very sort of Tammy Faye, racist overtones or something. I don't know who she is, but
she's doing her good deed of the week, and she's reached out to us because she has recently learned that you would like to start doing drag.
Which is so sweet that you want to dip your toe in and give it a go, see what it's all about.
So she thought that we would be the best people to reach out to try and give you a little bit of advice, especially because she did share with us your story, and we understand that you've been going through some things at the moment. You are currently still stuck underground and have been kidnapped without television. So I understand this might be tricky for you, but I mean, there are a few things you can do straight away to start a long and illustrious drag career. And the first thing is probably change that name.
Change the name, probably.
Well,
I don't know. What is it?
Who is she? Your drag?
Like, who is she? What is it all about?
Alexis Bevels. Is that a drag name? Is that like your birth name? I don't.
You should stick a letter in the middle. And then, like, every time you introduce yourself, say what the letter stands for. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
That would work.
That would be sort of funny.
What kind of letter?
Maybe after a while it might get irritating. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. Not sure whereabouts you guys are located.
I'm not really sure how you're going to get this message either if you're underground without a television. Do you have a phone?
But if you're thinking about coming out above to the above, I would stay where you are because things are a bit rough here. But if you are, insisting on sort of climbing out of your hole, I don't know, where's good for drag? Don't go to Chicago. Go somewhere like New York City, perhaps. They're all from New York, aren't they? They all say New York City.
All the big names, all the best ones.
And I'm from New York. Yeah, don't go somewhere shit like Chicago. You want to go somewhere really good.
Yeah.
Listen, what we're going to do is we're going to end this. First of all, we're going to wish you happiness and health and love, and hopefully your friend is not
I'm not going to do any of those things.
She has a very abrasive name.
There's too many drag queens. We don't need the competition. We can ill afford it. So actually,
no, that's very rude, isn't it?
Too many of them.
Stop doing this.
Maybe you could do something else. What could be useful to society? Go be a doctor or something.
No, Alexis, we're going to wish you all the happiness at the beginning of your drag career. We're going to send you to New York, and we're going to hook you up with a good drag queen friend of ours, Countess Luann Lesseps.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Darby, for setting this up, and all our love to you, Alexis.
P.S. # 9/11 never forget.
People just
hugs and kisses.
That was
it's just dreadful. I can't believe it.
So do you feel
incredible?
Do you feel like you have a better understanding of like how to do drag now in the UK?
I think so.
Are you going to move to New York City?
Darby, I didn't want to tell you like this, but I am moving to New York City.
Oh, good. Okay, sorry. Did you need me to react more?
Well, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, good.
You didn't let me finish. You
okay.
didn't let me finish. I am moving to New York City.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Wait, what?
I was saying, oh, good.
No. You would have to stop interrupting me.
Okay.
This is getting crazy. I am going to move to New York City finest pizza restaurant, Sbarro. And I am going to be
Princess Sbarro?
the new Sbarro spokeswoman.
Have you seen that 30 Rock where they're talking about socialites? And the socialite from the Sbarro family is Pizzerina Sbarro. Okay.